Hi everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good start to your weekend. Thank you very much for joining the channel. We are live to watch West Ham versus Spurs away at the Shite Hart Lane Stadium. Hang on, something's gone wrong here. Something's really bizarrely... There we go, that's better. Yeah, but as always, guys, this live stream, I should say, is sponsored by the channel sponsor, 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear. But as you can see from the icons up here, there's also some retro Spurs gear in there, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts, and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro in their respective club colours. So please go check those out as well. And any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area, and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting over 70, probably close to, if not over 80 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to your respective club shop, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity and you don't want to make an affiliate link purchase, that's perfectly fine. There's their Just Giving Fund link is just in the description as well, just above it. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford, guys. Believe me, every single penny helps. So in the live chat, there is 3 people watching. So if you haven't already done so, please do put your score, what you think the result is going to be in the poll. And also for that matter, Barmies, please do put in the live chat what you think the result is going to be as well. And so as always, guys, let's start off by talking about the team sheets. So as predicted, Spurs have gone for a 4-3-3 with Vicario in goal, with Porro, Romero, Van de Ven and Udugi making up the back 4, with Maddison, Bissouma and Kulusevski making up the midfield, with the front 3 of Son, Solanke and Johnson. On the bench is Bentancur, Bergvall, Draguign, Forster, Gray, Moore, Sarr, Werner and Richarlison. For West Ham, relatively close to what I was predicting in the preview. Areola remaining in goal, with with Wan-Bissaka, Tobido, Kilman and Emerson making up our back 4, with Rodriguez as the holding midfielder, with Kudus, Paquetá, Souček and Bowen making up the attacking midfield, supporting Antonio up front, with Soufal, Creswell, Fabianski, Inns, Gilham, Mavropanos, Carlos Soler, Somerville and Alvarez on the bench. So not bad ones after all, guys, to be honest with you. It really wasn't all that. It's pretty much unchanged from the Ipswich result, which is really good. So come on, guys, please do share this content if you want more people to get involved in the live chat. And of course, guys, it's great to see you, because we haven't seen each other for a good few weeks now because of the international break. But in the meantime, guys, your good health. So come on, let's give us your thoughts in the live chat. I'm really looking forward to this game. This is going to be difficult, to say the least. It really will be. Spurs are a very, very difficult side. Always have been, and they always will be. But at the same point, guys, you know, it's one of the things of what we love about this game is literally just down to the fact that the passion it can ensue for most supporters of both sides, and as well as neutrals as well, for that matter. Looks like someone's finally noticed we've got a poll in the live chat. So thank you very much for casting your vote, going for a West Ham win. So there's only 1 vote cast so far. So I know we've got 3 people and 3 likes, but I'm sure, guys, just to make sure, please do make a share on your Twitters, on your Facebooks, on your WhatsApps, whatever. Get more people involved on this channel, because obviously I can only do so much. I've done as much advertising as I possibly can, but as I say, I do genuinely think this is going to be an entertaining game. Both teams are nowhere near where they should really be at this point at the start of the season. We're not that far off, and we're only 4 points behind going into this game, where I thought we would be at the start of the season. We're 2 points behind Spurs. That's not bad. That's not bad in any shape or form. You know, for the 8th game of the season, you know, as I've mentioned, on our away form, we're 7th in the table. On Spurs' home form, they're 8th in the table. relatively marking each other out from that point of view. Just hopefully we can do that on the pitch as well. So someone else has cast a vote. Thank you. One person's gone for a draw. One person's gone for a West Ham win. But yeah, so give us your thoughts, guys. Come on, give us your thoughts. Give us your score predictions. It's all well and good saying what you think the result is going to be, but what do you think the actual game scoreline is going to be? Personally, I'm thinking this is a score draw. I'm thinking possibly 2-2. Going for Desmond. Give us your predictions in the live chat. But obviously, for those watching the replay, there's no point giving you score predictions because you're only going to be able to put in the score prediction what the result was going to be anyway. But if you're a decent person, then by all means, please do. If you are watching the replay of this, put what you thought the result was going to be, rather than what the actual result was going to be in the comments when this stream is over. But for those that are watching the live stream, by all means, please do give me your thoughts on what you think the score prediction is going to be, because, you know, as I say, I think it's going to be an entertaining game. Looks like 2 people have got 3 votes now. 2 people going for a West Ham win and 1 person going for a draw. That's fine, but give us your score predictions in the live chat. Physically type 3-2 or 2-1 or 1-4 or whatever you think it's going to be, including any Spurs fans out of the 7 people that are watching. If you're a Spurs fan, you're more than welcome to put your score prediction in the live chat. It's not a problem. Don't have an issue with that whatsoever. If you're a Spurs fan, or if you're a fan of neither team, and you're just a neutral and you want to get involved in the conversation, just put your score prediction in. It'd be interesting to see what you people are thinking. I know what I'm thinking, obviously, but it'd be nice to see what you guys are thinking as well. Excuse me. So yes, if I'm coughing quite a fair bit, please do excuse me. It's not COVID, before anybody says. Over the last pretty much 2 weeks, I've been cycling to the station to get the train to my job, and then also cycling from the station to work as well. So I've been doing that for pretty much 2 weeks now. So my lungs are trying to adjust to it, which is not a good thing when you're stuck behind the bus, I tell you. But yeah. So don't worry. Brain, as always. He agrees with me when it comes to this London derby. 2-2. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Daniela, hello. I'm good, watching in the pub in the Mile End. Popping at Mile End. Good. Nice. Give us a score prediction. Richie, welcome. Give us your score prediction. That's it. The chat's livening up as it's coming close to kickoff. So yeah, we're getting some traction in the live poll now. We've got 3 out of the 4 people saying it's a West Ham win, and 1 person sticking with a draw. Excellent. But as I say, give us your score predictions. Brain's the only one that's done that so far, because he's using his for a change. Daniela reckons it's going to be a 3-1 to the West Ham. Richie says 3-1 to Spurs. Yeah? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, because we're the away side. So yeah, 3-1 to West Ham win from both of them. Good. That's nice to see. As I say, but I agree with what Brain says. I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be 2-2. This has always been a tasty affair. We've had better results recently at the redeveloped White Hart Lane. Rather than, I'm not calling it the Tottenham Stadium because it's ridiculous. No one calls this the West Ham Stadium. It's so bad. It's pikey as hell. And talking of pikey as hell for that matter, the bloody team sheet. Honestly, the Spurs team sheet is so ridiculous. It looks like a 5-year-old put it together. It's typical that the players that were supposed to be sidelined for this game have returned back. Son Richarlison, albeit he's on the bench, and Brendan Johnson, who I think is a great player, very good, very good player. So, guys, the kickoff's any minute now. So, if please do put your results prediction in, because once the game starts, then that is going to be finished, or just because the guys, from what I'm seeing on the stream now, the guys are in the changing rooms, in the dugout tunnel, all saying hello to Tim Steiden. So basically showing, you know, that we're watching you. So yeah, but honestly, I do. I'm really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to this game. It should be a good laugh. I mean, a London derby is always a good laugh, and I think now, you know, this is like the last. This is the last game away that's inside the M25 now, if I remember correctly. Let's just double check what we've got, because obviously, you know, we've got Man United at home, and then after that we've got Forest away on the 2nd of November. So this is the last London game of the start of the season, and what an end to it as well, for that matter. Spurs, a team that I don't really care all that much about, because the rivalry is the rivalry, and I've got no problem with that whatsoever. Exactly, Brain, live from Shite Hart Lane. It is. I've always called it Shite Hart Lane, and it's right, guys. So come on, if you haven't already done so. Yeah, a lot of people have buggered off because they noticed they're not seeing the game. So, yeah, if you haven't already done so, please do cast your votes, because it's going to be literally ending in the next next 10 seconds. So I'm going to count down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the poll now closed. As the commentator has just said, the weekend starts here. But yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to this. I do love watching West Ham away at Spurs. I've been there 3 times since it was redeveloped. I was there for the 1-0 victory. I was there for the loss in the cup game, and I was there for when we got absolutely trounced when me and Bill from Garage Football went to watch it as well. But yeah, it was great. I was just honestly, it was one of the funniest memories of mine going to that game where Antonio scored that winning goal. Because we were going mental, as we always do in the away stands. I look round and I see my mate's legs like that, right? He's got his feet up. And I'm going, Steve, what the fuck are you doing? He dropped his phone. So rather than celebrating and winning against Spurs, and he hates Spurs like with an absolute passion, he was more concerned about his phone than us scoring that goal. It was mad, absolute madness. That will stay with me for the rest of my life. It really, really will. So come on, guys, give us your thoughts on this game. You've given your score predictions, that's fine, but how are you feeling? That's including you, Brain, as well, for that matter. Let me know what you're thinking on this. I think the camera's out of focus again. Come on, sort yourself out. Oh, fuck it. Doesn't matter. Most of you listening anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It should be a tasty one. As I say, Brain's a Spurs support. He's been watching the live streams with us for the last, I think it's your 3rd season now. Start of your 3rd season, I think. And so yeah, it should be quite entertaining. So the game's gonna be live any second now. So just waiting, because obviously I don't have TNT. Everyone's gathering together in their formations. I'm poised, and I'm ready to go. Gabs, hello, mate. Good to see you. Give us your score prediction, fella. I know you had a brief cameo for the Brentford away game, mate, but glad to see you're with us right at the start on this, man. Not really sure why Antonio's got a split on his shirt. I know he likes to do things a little bit differently, and that's perfectly fine, but that just makes a really good shirt look fucking awful. It really, really does. Brain's going, brace yourselves, 2-0 Spurs. I don't want Spurs scoring first, says Brain. It worries me. Yeah, mate, we're in exactly the same camp. It always worries me when we score first as well, for that matter, because it's never always good. It's never good. So yeah, just waiting for the game to kick off, which will be any second now. Come on. What are they doing? Why are they time wasting for? The game should kick off by now. Kulusevski late for everything as usual, including his. And there we go. Brave says, haha, so true, Brain. After that, anything can happen. Agreed, mate, both sides. And Paquetá's down within seconds. Said, oh, I'm a minute and a half ahead in this game. Yep, that's why I'm saying. That's why you guys know it's a stream. Why I always let you know, that. And Paquetá's injured already straight away. So, Joella, Walton, hope you're all right, mate. So let's have a look to see what's going on. So ball's being headed about randomly, as it always is. So Kudus comes away with the ball, which is good. Passes it back to Debo, to Wan-Bissaka, who's has a man on, doesn't realise. Ball past to Bowen from Rodriguez, who gets the ball back. Tries to do a sneaky ball to Paquetá, but doesn't, and Paquetá gives away a free kick as a result of it. So Bissouma. So I think that's Romero, by the looks of him. In on goal, and easily cleared out and away for a throw in for Spurs from Areola. Just see if we can see on the replay there. Yeah, it was. Rick says, hi guys, come on West Ham 2-1 hopefully. No replay of that goal attempt as the throw-in's taken. Thank you. The Spurs in possession still. Tracking through. Can't see who it is. Ball through. And put out for a goal kick. No, it's a corner. Who did it come off of then? Didn't see it bounce off anybody. So Kulusevski, as usual, is going to take the corners. Taken very short, which you didn't get to see because the cameramen were pissing about. Bowen wins the ball. And it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. So already we didn't see what happened because they were showing all the players lining up for the corner, which wasn't taken. It was a short corner instead. So it looks like Emerson's taken the throw-in. Yep. Back at so Soucek and then Kudus, but it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Stop. This is what I hate about live football. They just concentrate on a player with no reason, so you miss out what's happening. So Kilman with a long ball over to Wan-Bissaka on the left-hand side. He dinks it to try and get to Debo, but it was a little bit too late, but just about gets it and keeps it in. Bowen clears it through the middle, expecting Antonio to get on it, but Kulusevski gets it instead. And now Antonio's shown an unusual form of pace, but Spurs on the counter-attack now, linking it straight through, but gets cleared out. And that should be a Spurs throw-in from the West Ham perspective from the right-hand side. Udogie takes the throw to Son. Then to Bissouma. Then to Van der Ven. Then Romero. Then Maddison to Son, back to Maddison. And then Bissouma again. Over to Romero. We're sitting very deep. Very deep in our own half. Antonio jogging about. Nice little challenge from Rodriguez there. But Kulusevski gets the ball back. Gets tackled, but still gets the ball. Tracks it through. Still going over to Udogie. And it goes out for West Ham throw-in. So, as predicted, as we'd all thought, Spurs have been absolutely all over us the first 5 minutes or so. So Wan-Bissaka to take the throw-in. And it gets hoofed up. And easily gathered by Van der Ven. Sorry, not Van der Ven, sorry. It was Romero. And then over to... Oh, come on, Luz. You can't see. Son. Good pass to him down the left-hand side. But he was offside. And so it's a free kick to West Ham. I say, as you guys know, I'm not very au fait with the numbers that the players of Spurs. So I have to wait and see, try and see their numbers on their backs or on their shorts before I know who's doing what. So Areola with the free kick to Debo. Rodriguez passes it back to Areola, who hoofs it long. Gets intercepted by Kulusevski, I think that is, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. So again, Son's not been involved in that movement whatsoever, and they seem straight on. And Wan-Bissaka takes the throw-in. Back to Tobido. And Areola boots it. Tries to find Antonio, but he gets pushed off the ball. But we keep in possession. Bowen did his best to try and block Udigi, but it didn't happen. And then now Udigi pulls Rodriguez down to the floor. And it goes to Tobido, who passes it to Areola. He tries to get it to Emerson, but he's failed to Paquetá, sorry, and fails miserably. Poor headed from Kilman then, and very close, very close there from the from where are we? Who is it? Can't see. Porro, I think that is. Right across goal. All watching from West Ham. Great attempt from him, to be fair. Absolutely great. Really good idea. Perfect idea from him. Brendan Johnson, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Darren, hello, mate. Trust you well. It's like listening to shortwave commentary 30 years ago in the Freudland. Well done and best. When you say shortwave, mate, is the sound quality's not that bad, is it? Pace on that shot from Johnson, says Brain. Absolutely, it was perfectly timed. Gab says, I like our defensive lineup, however, still should have Soufal there instead of Wan-Bissaka. For what reason, Gabs? This is that Wan-Bissaka clears that threat, but goes to Son. Kulusevski, and a good tackle and a gives from Rodriguez, and he puts it out for a corner. Just waiting for everybody to set up with the corner. But yeah, it's good defending. We could have been 1-0 down by now. We really could have been, and technically should have been. Kulusevski on the ball, because again we couldn't see what happened with the take. What happened with the with the corner? But yeah, we just got this. Then our Paquetá clears it up to a relatively pacey Antonio, crossing over the halfway line. First time we've actually got in their half properly. Rodriguez to Kudus, and then it gets passed over to Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side. Bowen. Back to Tobido, just behind the halfway line, and he passes it back to Areola. Completely nullified that attack. So Areola hoofs it long with he's got no option. Try and find Bowen, but it goes out for a Spurs throw-in instead. He puts it out. Right, so Romero on the ball. Over to Kulusevski. So again, we missed what happened with the throw-in. These directors are terrible. Over to Son, straight through the midfield. And again, a great block from Rodriguez. Blocking, what's his name? Who was rucking in there? Porro? I'm not 100% sure. Brain says Rodriguez is doing well. Yep, absolutely agree. Too many runs forward, leaving massive open holes at the back and lacking technical awareness, in my opinion. Yeah, no, to a degree, mate. You're right. To a degree. But he's not the only one doing that, though, mate. Emerson's culpable of that as well. So again, with the corner, when we can't see what's happening, now Maddison's going to take it. Corner taken in. Too far out. Gets headed out by Paquetá by the looks of it. And a great challenge from Kudus, but it goes for a throw into Spurs. Sound quality is fine, but my normal True Sport internet provider isn't working for some reason. I'm not a tech head. Well, don't say it sounds like shortwave radio, mate, because that sounds like the 1950s. A nice challenge in there from Emerson with a nice run. Nobody supporting him. Over to Wan-Bissaka on the right-hand side, who leaves it for Bowen on the overlap. And now he ticks it back slightly to Souček. Now ball back to Wan-Bissaka from Rodriguez, I think that was. No, Tavito and they're Bowen with the ball in, trying to find Antonio. Oh, that's a good save. Kudus, sorry. Kudus running in. Great save. First shot on target and a great save from their goalkeeper, Vicario. Great save. Great shot from Kudus as well. Bowen with the perfect layoff straight to him. And yeah, good instant reaction from the goalkeeper. But what a strike. What a strike. Kudus strike save well. Love those first 10 minutes. Intensive play from both sides. Absolutely agree with you, mate. So close. Bowen's going to take the corner. Last time I listened to commentary was a long time ago. Ball in. It gets headed out. Nice try from Tavito. And yeah, I'm not really sure what Emerson was trying to do there, but it's two shots at goal in the space of a minute and a bit, so I'm happy with that. But yes, Darren, last time I listened to commentary was a long time ago. Yeah, mate, short, medium wave radios. What was it MW in those days, and then FM, and a great interception from Emerson there. Kudus, Souček, ball over to Bowen on the right hand side. He's got acres of space. Souček. Rodriguez leaves it for Kilman. Paquetá. Emerson. Back to Kilman. Areola. Taking too long. He's been learning from Fabianski by the looks of it. Trying to find Wan-Bissaka, but gets headed out. But Souček gets the second ball, and Bowen, who's up to Wan-Bissaka, who can't control it, but gets back to Bowen now to Antonio. Back to Bowen again, coming into the box, keeping the ball. But unfortunately gets tackled at the last minute. Wan-Bissaka could have done slightly better there, to be honest with you. But the ball goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Brain says, shaping up to be a good game. Gabs is asking Brain 2-2. Who do you think will score? Darren says up and running now. I don't care what your time is, mate. That's why that's there, because that's what why I'm watching. Come on, you know the rules. You've been in with the channel for long enough, mate. Romero from Kulusevski. Midfield disappearing, and Rodriguez gives away a free kick. And it is an attempt at the ball. Oh, it's a free kick taken. Gabs is asking and interesting, and Son's been out. This is his first game back for a long time, mate, so maybe not, but you never know. If you've jinxed this, Gabs, you're blocked. Odigi, Maddison, Romero, Van der Ven, back to Maddison on the left-hand side from a Spurs perspective. Son, back to Maddison. Souček giving him a little bit of thinking to do. So he gives it to Kulusevski. And now to Romero. Straight through, as always. Straight through the midfield. Johnson on the right-hand side to Kulusevski. Everyone's standing around. Maddison. Van der Ven. Ndugi. Maddison. Bowen's so close to blocking it, and he gets it, but he gives it straight back to Maddison. It goes out for a Spurs throw-in. So again, watching the manager look at his watch while the game's going on. Wan-Bissaka with the throw-in, but it gets intercepted until Kulusevski's on the ball now. And then Romero over to Bora, I think. Cleared out by Emerson, but only just. Maddison. Now ball to Son from Udogie. Now back to Udogie. Maddison. Biswima. Son. Oh, that was close. That was 2 yards away. Great curling ball in. Really good. Really, really good play from Son. Really good front. And it says, yeah, Son always dangerous. And that was a dangerous strike there. Does Rodriguez get a touch on this ball? I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. Yeah, just 2 yards out. 2 yards out. It was a warning shot. Absolute warning shot. Tobido. Bissouma. Van der Ven. Son. And again, getting into the box. Taking players on. Goes down too easily, and Antonio's stumbling out. Yeah, that's a free kick. 100%. Don't complain about it, a Doogie or a Dogie, however you pronounce it. That's an impediment. You know what the rules are. I mean, yes, okay, Antonio goes down a little bit too, flaps down a bit too easy, but that's a blatant foul. It's a blatant foul. You stood your ground. No intent for the ball whatsoever. Right, so Tobido take the free kick by the looks of it. So we don't want to say, yeah, so Tobido with the free kick. Out to Antonio. He gets bundled off the ball very, very easily, to be fair. Solanke, but again, Rodriguez is there to cover. Rodriguez is defending more than our actual defenders at the moment. Absolutely, he's playing so well. So well. We're not even 20 minutes into the game yet. So Madison was straggling up with to take the corner kick once again. Ball taken. And Ariella gathers. So why isn't anybody else? Why is Tobido just walking? Tobido. Rodriguez back to Tobido. Ball over to the left-hand side, trying to find Kudus. And can Kudus get there? Yes, he can. Great defending, holding off Porro there. Rodriguez up to Emerson. Throw out just outside the box. Kudus hoofs it in to Bowen, who loses his fixing, but Wan-Bissaka, but he gets blocked. Back to Bowen, running into just on the touchline. Kudus! Yes! Kudus 1-0! Oh, that's such a goal. Such a goal. Let's have a look at the replay of that. Such a great ball to him as well. From Spurs' point of view, absolute defending cataclysmic errors. But the ball in. Kudus to Bowen. Bowen loses his footing. Wan-Bissaka puts it in but gets blocked out. Puts it in again. Bowen gathers the ball. Just keeps it in the box. So much space. So much space for him to... Johnson tries to tackle him by the looks of it. But yeah, it's a great ball in from Bowen. There's so much space. Gets a slight deflection as Bowen's kicking the ball out. But yeah, it's just absolutely... Yeah, Johnson trying to block as I thought. And yeah, not the best of defending from Porro there. But what a strike from Kudus. One touch, backspin, back of the net. 1-0 West Ham. Have some of that. 18 minutes on the clock. Well, 19 minutes on the clock, technically. As the actual clock itself goes. But what a goal. What a goal. So let's see what you guys are saying. Dan says, get in. Spurs supporter Brain says, Kudus on form. Gotta love Bowen. Great link-up playing behind them. Bowen working on 150% work rate. Says Gabs. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love that. I will take that all day long, ladies and germs. Really, really will take that all day long. Blow the whistle now. Blow the whistle now. Maddison. Great block and great defending there. Do that again. Hasn't gone through properly. Yeah, just seeing the replay of the Johnson on Emerson. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Gab says, hope we're not gonna just sit back and now for the rest of it. I doubt it, mate. I really seriously doubt it. Whoa, what's happened there? Why's the clock disappeared? Let me sort the clock out, guys. I've no idea what's happened there. Maddison. Son. Back to Maddison. Van der Ven. Back to Maddison. Over to Son. There you go. Perfect. Maddison with a great ball in. Headed out for a corner by Torpedo. Sorry, Emerson, I should say. Should have left it, to be fair, but it was safety first. It's a nice little dink in from Maddison. Yeah, it does. He could have. Yeah, it's safety first. So another corner for Spurs now. Borough with not the best of corners, but Spurs still in possession. Now over to Maddison, tracking into the got, and again, Paquetá blocked that very well, and Ariola gathers, and now Wan-Bissaka onto the ball, gives it to Paquetá. It gets a slight deflection, but we keep with possession now. And now ball's passed to Bowen from Souček to Paquetá. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka. Souček over to Bowen, controls it nicely. And Bowen jogging slightly down the right-hand side, through to Kudus, back to Bowen. Can he keep it in on time? Yes, he can. Just inside the touchline. Wan-Bissaka. Paquetá. Wan-Bissaka. Kudus. Kudus keeps the ball. Paquetá. Kilman over to Emerson on the left-hand side. We're giving them good. We're not doing much with the possession, but we're keeping the ball well. We're giving them a bit of struggles, and the ball goes out for not the best of passes over there over to Bowen. But the Spurs take the throw in quickly. Van der Ven. Romero. West Ham will sit back until half time, says Brain. Not necessarily, mate. We've still got 20 minutes to go. I mean, we just attack then. Romero. Van der Ven. Son. Van der Ven. Romero. Back to Romero from Maddison, I think that was. Bissouma. Van der Ven. Sorry, Romero. Maddison. Strike taken. Goes out. Another corner. Off Rodriguez. Oops, John, approximately how many years have we been YouTube Facebook friends? My guess is 7 due to your daily streams during COVID. You are like a gentleman in my eyes. You help keep me sane. Thank you, mate. It was before the channel became the channel itself, so we're talking. It's about that. It's about six and a half years, I think. Not coming close to 7 because I moved into this place 7 years ago in 2 weeks' time, and then I've known you 6 years ago in 2 weeks' time. So it's about, and you knew me when I was doing my weekly thoughts when I was doing the news videos. So that's about, yeah, I'd say 6.5, 7, yeah, something like that. Right, so Ariola with a goal kick. Kudus. Emerson puts it out and it goes out for a goal kick. A Spurs throw-in. Romero. Kulusevski. Udigi back to Kulusevski. Sorry, Van der Ven, I should say. Now to Romero. And back to Romero from Madison. No, I don't know. I don't care at the moment. Solanke. Bissouma. Son. Udigi. Oh, that was an easy chance for Johnson to score there. He's had 2 really good chances now, and he's fluffed both of them. Absolutely fluffed both of them. That's point blank range. It's practically an empty net, and there's not much more. There's nowhere easy much more he can do. Paquetá puts him off slightly, but it comes off his shoulder. That should be goal bound. That really should be goal bound. No, exactly, Brain. How is that a corner? It's ridiculous. Corner taken. Headed out by Paquetá. Blocks. That's a goal kick, surely. What? I think that's the corner you're talking about there, Brain. Both of those should have been goal kicks. How are they getting corners out of this? So Borrow with the corner. Takes it. Nobody there to get it. Madison. And I'm not really sure how Solanke trying to be a little bit overconfident there with the crappiest bicycle kick you've ever seen. He's practically sitting on the floor. Darren says, I think Kilman was a good bite. Yes. Him and Tobido are really working out together. They really are. They're really working 10 times better than him and Mavropanos. And I like Mavropanos. I think he's good. Kudus just keeps the ball in. But Souček into Kudus into enemy territory now. Ball over to Wan-Bissaka, coming close into the box, and again Son puts it out for a corner. Spurs are stepping up now. They've been very fortunate to get those 2 corners in quick succession that shouldn't have been. So come on, guys, as we're halfway through the half-hour point at the first half. Come on, guys, give us your thoughts on how both sides are playing. Vicari's trying to get players to play sent off by the looks of it. Right, so Bowen with the corner. Corner taken. Not the best. It's a Martin Noble special, that, isn't it? Goes out for a goal kick. So Van der Ven. You can hear both sets of guards going, come on. Son. Wan-Bissaka. Antonio bumbles, but puts it in the path to Bowen, who puts it to Wan-Bissaka, and now to Antonio once again. And Souček rolls it back to Areola. Now to Kilman. Sun's come out at North London by the looks of it. Kilman. Sorry, Emerson, I should say. Kudus. Nicely played. Nicely played. Over to the left-hand side to Paquetá, I think that is. Yeah. No, it was Emerson, sorry. But the ball given away. It was Paquetá. Ball was given away. Maddison. Johnson. Great challenge there from Kilman. Great challenge. But Spurs keeping possession, even with Kudus trying to get the ball between two players. Maddison. Borrow. And it goes out for a goal kick. Darren says, if you play futsal, your feet, tight spatial awareness. Your feet, tight spatial awareness must be switched on. Yep, that's why you played it for England, Kilman. I think, as per expected, Spurs attacking more, us counter-attacking. Just surprised there's no cards given yet. That's a good point, actually. I'm not a big fan of this ref, as everybody knows. I mean, not many people do like the referee, to be honest with you. You know, who is it again? Madley. Not a big people are big fans of Andy Madley, but he's letting it be a game. I'll respect him for that. You know, 14 minutes left, 13 minutes left. I'll give him that. I really will give him that. Maddison on the floor. Rick says both teams playing well, but West Ham need to step up a gear and score another goal. 1-0 is a dangerous scoreline. Agreed, 100%. We're all right going into half time if we don't, but yes, I know what you mean. So Van de Ven over to Son. Solanke, I think that is. Can't really see. This cameraman needs to put his filters on for this sunlight. He really does, because you can't see who's who. Romero. Still Romero. Kulusevski. Treading through. Son. Defended well by Bowen. It goes out for yet another Spurs corner, which is now probably, what, 19? Corner taken quickly. Yeah, they've had 10 so far. I wasn't that far off. I was taking the mick a little bit, but they're not that far off. Porro with a good save, good shot, and Areola with a great save. George Kerr, welcome. Good to see you again, mate. Oh, that's really good saving. It's a deflection of Rodriguez to miss for Areola, but he still saves it. Great save. Great save. And just saying, great save. Deflection from Areola did well. Thought he was going in. It looked like it could have been. Areola over. Oh, heavy, slightly too heavy to go over to Kilman, and it goes out for a Spurs throw-in. So Basuma to Romero. Bearing in mind, we've been camped in most of our own half for most of this first half, I should say, as they get another fucking corner. We're actually playing well. We are actually playing well. The corner taken. Headed out. Kudus wins a free kick, but took a long time to go down, which shows that was a genuine foul. So it looks like Areola is going to take the free kick by the looks of it. No? Okay. Rodriguez telling it to put back. Yep. Yeah, well, to be fair, he's trying to kick it about 10 yards further forward than it should be. So Areola with a long ball. Paquetá being held. Back to Paquetá, gets fouled again. And now Spurs on the counter attack. Madison running through. Kulusevski. Oh, that's a deflect. Oh, that's Areola should have done better there. He really should have done 1-1. He could have done better there. He really could have done better there. It's really, I've praised him for some of the great saves he's made today. He really has made some, but that is a howler from Areola. That really is a howler. I was literally just sitting there thinking we can listen to some different music for a change, but no. I mean, it's a great build-up. Let's have a look at the defensive work from this, but yeah, it's gone under Areola's arm. But really, he should be saving that. Really should be saving that. No, actually, no. It's a pick up from that. Looking at it from the other angle. No, he's an inch or so away. But yeah, but off both. No, he does. He gets his fingers on it. I thought so. He gets his fingers on it. He should be doing better there. Really should be doing better. That's a big shame. Big shame. I mean, there's not much else much people can do because it was a fantastic strike. Kulusevski 1-0. Areola missed that one. He does get that goal is from us losing it in the middle of the park. Absolutely, Charles, completely right. Who wrote the script for this game? What the hell's going on? Honestly, something's going up with this OBS. I've done a new update and it's just screwing the clock up. But Charles, you're absolutely right, mate. Yeah, it was just we've had that problem. I mean, Souček should have been quicker there. Really should have been quicker. Oh, Spurs on the attack once again, going right through the midfield, but a good combination between Paquetá and Emerson to get the ball away. Really good, really good. Emerson, what are you doing? Antonio, Kudus. It's too heavy from too heavy a shot from Antonio, and Kudus lost his footing as a result of it. Just looking at the scoreline, I don't know why Bowen wasn't given an assist for that Kudus goal. It should have been. Both goals scored 18 minutes apart of each other. That's mental. And great defending there from Wan-Bissaka. Really good Spurs attack there. Really very well combined. Porro again. Areola misses it. Wan-Bissaka covers. Sorry, Porro again. Charles says Paquetá flopping like a fish. Take off Souček and bring on Somerville, says George Kerr. Possibly it might be a substitution at half time, mate. We'll have to wait and see. Madison. I mean, this has been an entertaining game to watch. It's been slow for most of this first. It's been a slow game to watch. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been good. Son. Kulusevski running in. Deflection off Wan-Bissaka, I think. Bowen straight on Son, giving him absolutely no option whatsoever. Van de Ven. Bissouma. Madison tracking through. Straight through. No defence. Son and a good clearance from Tobido there. But straight to Bissouma. Jesus. Yeah. It's got that last few minutes feel of it. There was a good attempt by Solanke to get in there. Darren says it hasn't been slow. It has for me. The first 10, 15 minutes, mate, fucking dragged. Really has. Last half hour's gone really quickly. Brain says Lopetegui needs to get serious now. I think he's got the players on the pitch to do it. Brain, I really think he does. Antonio. See, the problem with Antonio is, someone said it the other week, and I can't remember who it was, and as he puts it out for a goal kick, dozy fuck. But Antonio is built for a sprint. He's not built for a run. Yeah, he's if you want to do him, you want him to bolt 10, 15 yards, nobody can touch him. You want him to run for 20, 30, 40 yards, not happening. He's an impact runner, you know? He really is an impact runner. Rodriguez to Kudus, but Solanke gets the ball back, and now it's just now Romero, Solanke running through, great challenge from Wan-Bissaka there. Now to Bowen. It's a very, very entertaining, competitive game, as I said it was going to be. But as I say, it took a long time for this game to properly get going in terms of what I like to see. Rodriguez, Kilman, Tobido, Souček, Wan-Bissaka. Gab says, on the contrary to what I said earlier, Wan-Bissaka is playing well so far. He is, mate, 100%. But the problem is that one-on-one, I know it's an old cliche, but one-on-one is fantastic. He really genuinely is. The problem is that when he's got to be tracking defending, that's the problem. And now Paquetá now booked. Let's see why he was booked. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not the subtlest of things. Paquetá on the yellow. On another yellow. Sorry. Had a chest infection 3 weeks ago, and I don't think I'm 100% over it. And cycling's not helped either. But anyway. Solanke. Son. Madison from Udogi. So easy to get through that line. It really is so easy for Spurs to do it, and that was close. See, that's what I'm saying. Johnson and Porro are doing everything to get goals. They genuinely are. It's just like, we just need to wake up a little bit. But honestly, it's just so good. That Kulusevski flicks his brain. Yep, agreed, mate. Just that's what I'm saying about waking up. So, guys, come on. Added time. What are you thinking? I'm thinking about 3 minutes. Rick says 2 minutes. Sorry, 3 minutes. Scab says 2 and Bray says 1. Brain, saying 1 minute because it's counting down. 3, 2, 1. Gerard says we need to get the next goal. And a good clearance once again, but this time from Souček to get another corner, give another corner at the Spurs. Now, as I say, going in 1-1. Darren says, I'm thinking how many corners the Spuds have had. It's about 12 now, 12 or 13. Kudus. And it goes out for a goal kick. Throw in, I should say. Giles, are you still here, by the way, mate? Are you time in if you're still here? It's got to be through with this amount of fart arsing about now. It has to be. So, Wan-Bissaka with the throw-in over to Rodriguez, who clears the ball up to try and find Antonio by the looks of it. Yeah, it's Antonio. Nice run from him as well, but gets tackled and nobody's supporting him. But Souček to Paquetá, clinks it up. Kudus with... So it's 1 minute. So Brain, you were correct, mate. It was 1 minute. It should have been more. Really should have been more. 2 goals. The goal celebrations. The wasting time. Goal. The amount of corners. That's all supposed to be taken into consideration. Yeah. But on the whole, guys, genuinely loving this. It's been a fantastic game to watch. But I say the build up was a little bit slow in the first 10-15 minutes. Just thinking around a little bit, but very, very good. Gabs is good first half, worried for the second. Oh yeah, there we go. There's half time. So where's the thing for it? There you go. So yeah, as I say, just very entertained with that game. Exactly as it should be for a Spurs West Ham London derby. So let's listen to some tunes now, and I will see you in a few.
What you're putting in, all your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring?
Things in look around. There's stuff to be learned, body to be turned, it seems. Yes, there is. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. Some people want the dinner cooked and served, and somehow that is what they deserve. Narcissists with a runaway self-esteem. But let me tell you, you got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. Something else than what a fool believes. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream.
There you go, guys. That just shows you how long those guys have been pissing about for. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just like, we should not have been. They've been absolutely taking ages to get out on the pitch. It was ridiculously long. Ridiculously long. Should have been, the kickoff should have been 3 minutes ago. It's just ridiculous. And as Brain is doing his spoilers in the chat before everyone else gets to see it, Madison off and Sarr on. So ball straight down the line to Vicario there, and just clears the ball out. So Vicario back to I'm guessing that's Romero again. So I hope you enjoyed the music, man. I mean, I was going to say it's a long time since we heard that, but it's only been a few weeks, so we keep drawing all the time at half time. Kulusevski. Kilman clears out, and not the best of ideas from Romero there. He goes out for a Spurs goal kick. Sorry, West Ham goal kick, I should say. That was ridiculously long time. Ridiculously long time. I mean, I know I'm about a minute or so behind you guys, but that was just fucking stupid. It really was stupid how long that extra time was. Just to get some adverts in, do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying about the Premier League going down the route of the NFL. It's just, they're getting so bad just as DePito's been injured. So look at, so Romero going in on him. And yeah, it's the it's the fall on his foot. It's not a foul in any shape or form. It isn't. And Ariola with a long free kick, headed down from Bowen, but nobody was there, so it goes out for a West Ham free kick throw-in instead, in which Emerson takes to Rodriguez. Sorry, to Kilman, I should say. Over to Bowen. Wan-Bissaka through to Antonio. Bowen. All breaking down. The mood's breaking down. Paquetá nudged. So he gets, looks like handball from Kulusevski. So another West Ham free kick, which Paquetá's going to take. Richarlison looks unhappy being on the bench, and so fucking shit. I hate that cunt. Emerson given a sign because he just tweaked his ears twice and gets easily read. But Bowen, and I suppose in the build-up play, so many players falling over. Paquetá flopping about like a fish, as Charles said in the first half. More intensity from the Hammers. If they fancy the win. Absolutely agree with you. And now my stream's just frozen. Nice. So I'm gonna have to change the clock again. Oh no, it's yeah, because I was ahead, but it's just gone down, so I'm gonna be behind even further now. Oh, just one of these days, I just wish they would work. I just really wish one of these days they would just stay normal, right? Just stay fucking normal. What on earth does that mean? What on earth does that mean? Now it works. Thank you. Right, so let's get this sorted out, shall we? Gordon Bennett. So looks like Rodriguez is down as Alvarez is warming up. No, it's Bowen. Looks like Rodriguez is going to come off anyway. If he's warming up so early into the second half, then surely that should have been a half-time substitution, guys. Do you agree? There we go. There we go. Back to normal. Normal service is resumed. Going back to your previous comment, just Brain, I'd take a point now. I genuinely would. I mean, I'll be happy with a win, of course, because that puts us a point above you guys. 100%, I'd be happy with that. Wan-Bissaka with not the best of blocks. Son running in, being given space. And Doggy, and it goes out for a corner by the looks of it. Again, another corner for Spurs. Another corner, another corner. Which Son's going to take. Corner taken. Not the best of corners. But Spurs still in possession now. Bowen on the ball. Hoofs it long, and can he keep the ball in? Yes, he can, but there's nobody up tracking it. So I think Romero, is that Romero on the ball? Udugi. And now Romero. Sa. Right, say Wan-Bissaka then, for some stupid reason. Son to Sa. Romero. Over to Porro on the right-hand side, or left-hand side from West Ham perspective. Back to Romero. Van de Ven. Sa. Son. I'm saying more than the commentators at the moment. And Doggy. 2-0! Ah, fuck's sake! great goal, to be fair. It was a great goal. Great goal from Bissouma. Absolutely cracking goal. Again, just the midfield, just absolutely just non-existent. We should not be conceding a goal like that from a corner. Basically, it really isn't. I mean, look at this. Look at this spacing. Rodriguez, Antonio just walking about. Everyone just walking. So much space right in the middle. Everyone just standing about. Nobody tracking him. Boom, straight in the back of the net. Of course it's going to be 2-1. It's a great goal. I'm not going to lie. As I said, it was literally just a great goal. Hello, Dave, mate. How you keeping? 2-1. I feel West Ham fell into a bit of a trap. Absolutely agreed, mate. It's just this the spacing. Look at this from this angle. It's ridiculous spacing. Switched off. Absolutely switched off. Rocky says, "How unlucky can we get?" It's got nothing. Luck's got nothing to do with it, there, fella. That's of our own making. That is completely of our own making. And now we're on the attack. Antonio claiming a foul that isn't one. You're down, yes, but it doesn't mean it's a foul. Kilman. So this is what it should have been a few minutes, literally a minute ago. This is the intensity it should have been. Kudus. Still Kudus. Antonio asking for the ball, but Kudus going for goal himself. Bowen not alive to it. It goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Unfortunately, I'm ahead of you. So I'm ahead of you holding your breath. Everybody's ahead of me at the moment, mate. So now the check. This is what I'm saying. It should have happened at half time. Should have happened at half time. Somerville and Alvarez coming on. So I'm guessing Rodriguez, who's been was phenomenal the first half, and possibly Paquetá. I'll take Paquetá off. I know. Who said it earlier? George said to take Souček off and bring on Somerville. Paquetá's done less than Son. Oh my God! No, what? That is an outrageous own goal to concede. What did I say? Switched off. Son 3-1, West Ham lost the plot. Mate, that comes off Areola. That's not a Son goal. Paquetá not done that much, giving the ball away a lot. Exactly. You watch this, right? Paquetá down straight away. Right? So much space over to him. Right? So, yeah, Areola to Bedo, and it goes in the back of the net. That's unreal. It's just that's such shit communication. Why isn't Wan-Bissaka running quicker than that? That is so bad. So bad. Rocky Spence says Tobido unlucky, 100%. But Areola, this is why I always say about goalkeepers have to put both hands on the fucking ball. Dave says, "Now you understand." Yes, I do, mate. Russ, JP, wowzers. Yeah, we were so good in the first half. Cataclysmic errors in the second. Souček getting booked for arguing by the looks of it. It's so bad. Watch this from the kickoff, right? Back to Areola. Nobody. Romero with the free kick. This honestly. I said before those two goals went in, West Ham switched off, and it's so evident. And then when that don't get me wrong, that great goal, absolutely great goal went in. We started really playing well, really, with Bissouma's goal, and then all of a sudden switched off again, and bam, Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Souček. Kilman. Emerson. Mo Kudus. Gets the corner. Emerson was going to take the corner. Rodriguez with a dink in. Ball up and out for a goal kick. Throw-in, I should say. We are terrible. I don't know what Lopetegui said at half-time. They says, for fuck's sake. It's not a thrashing yet, mate. We're only conceded 2 goals in 2.5 minutes. It's not bad. Must have been, lads, we got this, says Caps. Well, whatever it was poor. Kudus. Souček. We were so good in the first half. So happy with that performance. We're all very happy with that. Wan-Bissaka. Just everyone standing around. Antonio has got to come off. He's part of the he's one of the reasons why we conceded that second goal. He really is. Nobody's supporting Bowen. And so on again. Nobody there. Absolutely nobody there. Son given space. 4-0. See? That's what I'm saying. Wake up. This is just absolutely shutting off Moyes Muscle Club for half time. This is terrible. Doing a Spurs, says Russ. Rocky says we are done for. Son for one. Incredible stuff. They think it's over. It is now. It's not incredible, mate. It's given on the look. Absolutely, just look at this replay. The only person that was watching doing anything about it was bloody Tobido. He's the only one there. The only one doing absolutely anything. Kilman's doing nothing when he scores that. Just jogging in. Tobido's the only one that was showing any fight. Areola should be doing better. Honestly, this is so poor. There should be 3 players around Son. He's our thorn in our side. He's their most potent player, and he's got a goal on the way back. Gabs, I told you jinxed it. Three goals in 8 minutes. 3 goals in 8 minutes. Off the post. Ha 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 ha. Spurs supporters celebrating before anything ever fucking happened. Right, so substitutions while we were complaining. Alvarez has come on for Paquetá, which I said. Soler's come on for Souček, and Somerville's come on for Antonio. Pen? What pen? Brain, you know not to give spoilers in the chat, man. Come on, this is the whole reason why this clock is here. You know that. And where's Carey? We need to blame someone. Mate, if you've seen these 2 scores, he's got the best centre-back after... Oh, that could have been a goal! Oh, Kudus! Oh, that could have been a goal. That's not a penalty. No, not in a million years. He's moving, but he's trying to get himself out of the way. That's the thing. But honestly, Kira's stats in since the start of the season he's been the best in best centre back in all 5 leagues. I told you were having a go for no reason. Ball to hand isn't hand to ball. I know hand includes the arm, but it's not. Corner taken. Rodriguez. So, Emerson. Alvarez giving a free kick away within his first few minutes. Rocky says Somerville hat trick incoming. Honestly, it's just like it's just a cat. Like it always is when we concede goals. It's defensive errors every time. Every time. It's so bad. Yeah, I know he's still but he's not, mate. Honestly, he was just poorly used. Absolutely poorly used. I know he's in a different league before you say anything. You know, it's not as competitive as the Premier League, yada yada yada. But he was poorly used. I said it all last season. We should not have got rid of him in the January transfer window. We shouldn't have done, and we should not have sold him permanently on the summer. He's a centre back playing as a right back. I don't care that he plays for Germany. He can't do it properly. Kera betrayed by Moyes' system. Exactly, Trev. Exactly, Dave, mate. That's what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. He wasn't used properly. You know, he was right at the start of the season. He was put in. Kulusevski puts it wide. You know, the start of last season, right? He was put in shit creek by Zuma, and he's put in shit creek by what's his name? Craig Dawson, and everybody blamed Kera. Kera made that penalty away because Zuma couldn't defend, and Kera conceded that goal badly because Dawson gave him a shit back pass. It's as simple as that. Brain says, I think it's West Ham self-inflicted. It is self-inflicted, mate. That's what I'm saying. It's because those goals were spectacularly taken because your boys had so much fucking room because of the ineptitude of the thought thinking behind it. You know, as I said, I literally said before Basuma scored that first goal, West Ham switched off. Switched off. You completely see it. Switched completely off. So bad. There's no way we are getting 3 goals in 25 minutes. It's just not happening. Such a disappointment compared to the first half. Really is such a disappointment. And now this stream's frozen as well. Taylor says this is abysmal. Have you just clocked in and seen the scoreline? Have you actually watched the entire 65 minutes? So Soler's been booked. And a substitution coming on for Spurs. Yeah, what are you going to do sitting behind your phone? Be thankful anyone's watching this. Who the fuck do you think you are? You club me and saying this is abysmal. You've not been watching the entire... You've not been with us for over an hour. Giving it the mouth. DiCanio, hello mate. As soon as Paquetá gets off the charges, send him to Saudi. Passenger and a liability in this side. Absolutely agree. When was the last time he did anything? No, agreed, mate. 100% agreed. It's what we were saying just before both of you clocked in. He's been next to useless for most of the last season and a half. But because he does wonderful things, everybody thinks he's fucking Paye. It's ridiculous. Wan-Bissaka. Gives the ball away. Spurs on the counter as well. Now Spurs in possession. Nobody going in for a tackle. Nobody going in for anything. Just letting them. They've given up. Absolutely given up. With the exception of Bowen, nobody else seems bothered to try and get anywhere near the ball. Nobody at all. Brain says, I wasn't expecting this scoreline for first half was completely different. I absolutely agree. I wasn't expecting the scoreline. The first half was completely different. Yeah, totally agree, mate. Totally agree. It was completely different performance from both sides. So Werner coming on and Son conning off by the sounds of things. Let's have a look just to double check because this guy doesn't know how to type in fucking numbers. Yeah. Embarrassing collapse, says DeCanio. Absolutely agree, mate. It is awful. There's just so many errors, so much spacing. You name it. Would you like to do an interview after the game? I think it would help grow your channel as my insight would help. No, mate. No, because I can't, unfortunately. I've got to go straight out. I did say I wanted West Ham to score first. I was supposed to go food shopping, but I didn't have enough time. I can't, I'm afraid, mate. It's got nothing to do with growth. The reason why the channel isn't growing as much as it should have been is because when I started out, there was only 4 other channels. Now there's 19 other channels. That's the reason why the growth isn't going the way that it should do, unfortunately. Otherwise, mate, I would have loved to, but I just generally don't have the time this weekend, mate. Apologies. Dale's asking, JP, do you think we get new goalkeeper, we look rubbish with Areola? Can you put that into English? That doesn't make sense. Because you said because first of all, coming in on there, you trolled me saying come on Spurs and no Jules. Bearing in mind me and Jules broke up 2-3 years ago. Right, so let's try and get back to the game. It's funny how nobody watches this channel when West Ham are playing all right, isn't it? It's funny how the ignorance of the internet works. So Curtis running in. Somerville. Bowen. Mavropanos. That's right. Soler. Kudus again. Ball in. Oh, good save by Vicario, to be fair. Right, Downers, I'm Italian fella. My English is fourth language. I've never spoken to you before, so how am I supposed to know? Darren, if you don't like the channel, there's other channels you can go and watch. It's up to you. But like I said, it's funny how nobody watches the channel when we're playing well, yet we're losing by a catastrophic scoreline, and then everybody decides to come in and give me abuse. Yeah, the ignorance of the internet. That's just honestly just seeing the replay of the own goal by Tobido. Ay caramba. Right, so here we go. Soler. Alvarez. Wan-Bissaka. Kudus. Alvarez. Soler. Kudus. Soler. Emerson on the left-hand side. It's a great ball from him. Or to him, I should say. Somerville tracking in. Keeping the ball well. Gets a corner. Well done. Corner taken. Ball in. Can't see it because the lighting's too bad. Torpedo. Back to Torpedo from Rodriguez. Mavropanos. Wan-Bissaka. Kudus. Wan-Bissaka. Torpedo. Emerson. Corner taken again. Torpedo again. Mavropanos. Wan-Bissaka. Kudus. Wan-Bissaka again. Is this exactly the same as what happened about 30 seconds ago? Kudus. Nice ball over to... It is! It's exactly the same. How am I seeing an up-to-date clock get the same game about 30 seconds ago? Some West Ham supporters going home already. Wreck, I've already deleted him, mate. I've already hidden him. He's probably got. Well, here's a fake account for a start, because that's not actually her name. That was close. Werner almost scored again there. These people have got nothing better to do. Instead of doing the homework. Yeah. Kudus. Bowen. Wan-Bissaka. Back to Bowen. Back to Kudus on the right hand side. He's tracking in. So Spurs still in possession. Yeah, we've just totally given up on this game. It really, really is totally giving up on this game. They're not even bothered. Players are not even bothered. It's been honestly, it's a completely different game to how this was in the first half. The players don't even bother to try and put a tackle in nowadays. It's honestly none of them, with the exception of Wan-Bissaka and Kudus, nobody really seems to be trying to get the ball once Bowen's got it. It's so poor. That's the best part of my game. This is the toasted bacon sundaes. At least there's a long day ahead to get pissed aces, Gabs. Darren's asking, John, mate, what do you suggest we do to save our season? We've got 30 other games to go. It's not exactly like we're in relegation fodder, but the players just need to be accountable, not blaming the manager for everything. You know, the fans need to see what's going on. Lopetegui didn't force Todibo to get that own goal. Miscommunication between Areola and Todibo, not a chance. He isn't telling players to give them space when players are running through the midfield. It's the players' responsibility to stand up. Players' response is John said he can't go on at this. Exactly, this is the point. The players need to stand up and take responsibility. It's got nothing to do with the manager. The manager can only give them the instructions. They've been playing this game since they were 6 years old. If they don't, so most of these players would have been playing for 15 to 20 years. If you can't figure it out by now, you shouldn't be playing football. It's as simple as that. You just should not be playing football if you can't figure out how to play, how to defend, how to attack, how to make... Do you know what I mean? It's just the basic errors. How many times have we said over the seasons, not just you and me, but fans in general, how many times have we said the fact that, you know, we can't even get the basics done right? You know, it's ridiculous. And here comes the diver on. Brain says you can't sack a manager because of loss of Spurs. It's not what he's saying. There's the bigger picture here. This is our first loss away since the start of the season. We've been unbeaten, right? The problem is, and you know, people aren't going to like me for saying this, but the problem is Spurs have got a better side than we do. As great as the players are, they've all been playing together for a few years. They know how each other work. We're still figuring that out. I'm not saying that's the reason for this calamity because it's individual errors that are doing it. But we've seen this season after season. Doesn't matter who the manager is. We see this season after season. Mickey looks past it, says Darren. Absolutely agreed, mate. Completely agree. And apparently there's talk of him getting a new bloody contract. I mean, how the fuck do you work that one out? We've got 9 minutes left now, guys. Honestly, conceding... What was it? Where are we again? We conceded 3 goals in how long? 3 goals in 8 minutes. 3 goals in 8 minutes. It's ridiculous. We should not be doing that. We should be scoring 3 goals in 8 minutes. But we haven't got a centre forward out there at all. Much less a centre forward that is able to do anything. We just don't. That's the issue. If we had 2 strikers out of the pitch that were doing attempts left, right, and centre, but it just wasn't working, then you can say, all right, the players are doing their best, but something needs to change. But we don't have that. We have a lot of. Oh, here we go. Here we go. As Brain said, handbags at dawn. Here we go. And now, funny enough, Richarlison's down. I hate him. He's a diving little prick. Honestly. Can we have a look at the replay of the courses? I don't think... There we go. Right. Right, so... Okay, so Kuda shouldn't be doing that in any shape or form. And Venice is like, yeah, exactly. Think what you're doing. And yep, that's a sending off for Kudos. I'm sorry, but that's a sending off. Oh, Carlson, get up, you penis! What on earth? He's gonna put the ref's gonna put both of them. Kudos should be off. I'm sorry, but he should be off. Rick, there's no need to remove that message. I think 2 reds are in offer there. Yeah, no, agreed. Kudus is lucky. I'm sorry, but I've got to agree with the commentators. Kudus should be off. Like I said earlier. He's kicked him, so it's a yellow, and he's pushed him in the face. It's a yellow. Richarlison goes down because he fart on the prick and he goes down. It's violent conduct. Way before that, he's kicked him. He's pushed him in the face. Shocking by Kudus. Absolutely agree. They're looking at the wrong. They're looking at the wrong section. I'm sorry, but don't need to be fart arsing about this. It really doesn't. I'd find him. I would find him. See, look, this is what. Okay, so he's taking his bandage off. So if he doesn't need his bandage when he's walking about, why does he need it on the football field? No. If I was Lopetegui, I would fine him wages for this. I really genuinely would. There's absolutely look, no player are going over to him to console him. They're all completely ignoring him. I mean, Emerson's didn't even really give him a handshake as he walked off. They're not happy with him. Absolutely, Brain, you're absolutely right. Because is better than that. No point to it. We're 4-1 down. He's lost his head, and he's going to miss the next 3 games as a result of it. The only thing this game has missed is a fucking penalty. That's it. Doogie's coming off and Archie Gray's coming on. Honestly, it's so bad. Football should not be like this in any shape or form. We know Kudus has had his issues over the last few games, right? We know that. You know, we knew that about the Brentford away game. He's done it away again now. You know, he's going to miss Man United. He's going to miss the other couple of games after it. You know, it's just, Notts Forest I think is the next away game. So there's just absolutely no need for it at all. Van der Ven, to be fair, stood his ground and told him what you did. Was literally like, what are you doing? Use your head. He's completely right to do so. Completely right to do so. It's. I agree with what you said about players owning bad performances, but there's staff that should be managing him, and so far Lopetegui's team is not doing their best job, in my honest opinion. I don't mind, as I said in the previews, Gabs, I don't mind people, I don't mind players mouthing off because they're not happy with how things are going. We want that. We want passion out there. But again, he's got to get his head sorted out, right? Because he's apologised for the Ghanaian performances when he was captain. You know, it's just he should be out. He should be adult enough not to have not. To, I mean, people of his age have nothing nowadays. Want somebody else to do everything for them. Right? Yeah, Dave, that's the point I'm making. Maybe the incident in Ghana a while back has fucked his brain up. But yeah, more than likely, very very likely. The point this is the point I'm making, mate. It's just down to the fact that he should not be making excuses for players. And I'm not saying you are, right? But he has to take responsibility for his own actions. The management team can only manage him as a football player. Can't manage him as a player, as a person. They can't. He has to take that responsibility. I mean, we're probably going to have like 6 minutes of added time the way this is going. It's ridiculous. You know, it's the guy. This is what happens in London derbies. Yeah. 7 minutes of added time. I'm now a full minute behind the stream now because I've just reset it. We should not be in these situations in any shape or form in football. We just shouldn't. It's just so bad that that football is descending into this arrogant, ignorant level. Honestly, it's so bad that it's the way the whole world is as well, man. I'm not just saying, not picking up. Honestly, people nowadays just have no way of taking responsibility for what they're doing. Can't apologise. Don't know nothing. You're right, John. No excuses. There's no excuse. Lopetegui can only come out and apologise for the fans and say that they're going to discipline him internally. That's it. That's all he can say, because that's all they can do. As I say, I would fine the fucker. I really genuinely would fine him. It's like, you do not under any circumstances do that on the pitch. You don't. Do it again and you're out in January. I wasn't talking only about him and the red card. I know you weren't, mate, but that's the point. That's the point. You know, this is one of the reasons why what's his name? The kid we got from Man United, who scored spectacularly 8 years ago now with for Spurs. What was his name? What was his name? Anyway, but do you know what I mean? It's like you can only give them so much space. You can only give them so much time. If they don't butt their ideas up and realise the impact they're having on the greater world and not just their own self, then they should step down as footballers. They really genuinely should. Hang on, let me put the added time. I put all the details in, but didn't have the card up. That's better. But you know what I mean? It's the modern, in the modern world, people just don't take responsibility for what they're doing anymore. It's always you're affecting me. I'm not doing anything wrong. And we've still got 3 minutes left. Christ Almighty. But thank you to those 2 people that have subscribed today. Very much appreciated. Nope, still not right. There you go. That's better. If we play great football in the first half and then after half time with your coaching staff, West Ham is coming out and do this. Who's responsible for this? Cannot be the players. It is the players' responsibility, not the manager. The manager's got nothing to do with this. I've said, Gabs, we've had this conversation for 2 years. It's got nothing to do with the manager. You need to get away from that Sky Sports bullshit, that TalkSport bullshit. It's got nothing to do with the manager when these performances happen. The players have to take responsibility. David says, so we haven't beaten any top 10 side this year, not acceptable. Do you mean year as in a calendar 12 months from January to December? Or do you mean from the start of the season, which is only 8 games in? Which again, that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I'm asking you to clarify that, David, is because the Sky Sports and the MLS bullshit that it's a year. It's not. It's a season. The only reason why the Americans say year for football is because the majority of sports fans in the States are so fucking dumb they can't realise between the difference between a TV series, season or a football season. They think it's the same thing. Calendar year. Right, perfect. Thank you, David. So Spurs with a free kick with 30 seconds to go. So yeah. So guys, as I say, I know we're all pissed off with everything. Yeah, but just think about what you're saying for a lot of the time. Just think about it. That's a poor free kick and a poor header out. No footballer can hide away from this at all. No footballer can hide away from this appalling. All the manager can do is apologise. As I literally said earlier, all the manager can do is apologise on their behalf. They can't do anything else. But thank you very much for watching, guys. And to echo what Gabs has just said, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let's try and do so. You know, we started out this game so well. Really did. 1-1 at half time. 2 of those goals should never have happened. Although, to add perspective, Moyes' last 6 months can be ignored. Can or can't? Cheers, JP. Thanks, mate. And congratulations with the 3 points, mate. It's from your point of view, I'm guessing it's been absolutely perfect. From our point of view, it's been absolutely abysmal. So many mistakes that have caused this game. You said it about the midfield. The midfield was absolutely non-existent. Anyway, guys, try and have a good weekend, and I'll see you I'll see you soon with the Man United preview. All the best.